guys, what's up? I'm your host Jared, and in case you don't already know, throwing tables at work usually doesn't end well, even if you're a boxer. Now, if this was the WWE, I'd say it's a bit of a different story, but we're talking about real fighting here, and that's gonna piss off a lot of you. In case you didn't already know, this past weekend there was a fight between Dereck Chisora and Dillian Whyte, and Whyte, the current champion, was able to come out with a big victory. Now, although the fight itself went the distance and it was a very close match, things didn't go as planned at the press conference with these two guys sitting not far from one another. As in all sports, emotions get involved and tempers flare, causing people to say and possibly do things they may regret. And apparently both men did something they may or may not regret. In a video posted to YouTube by a fighting-based account, Chisora could be seen yelling across the table to Whyte not to threaten his life. The two go back and forth for about 20 seconds, and it turns into Chisora banging his table before eventually lifting it over his head and throwing it in the direction of his opponent. Talk about triggered. This obviously causes a reaction from Whyte's camp, with Whyte's coach grabbing a nearby microphone and throwing it right at Chisora. And then it was a good amount of holding back each fighter from killing each other and a ton of yelling. But that's not where this incident would end. Because of the outburst, Chisora was fined £25,000, ordered to pay £5,000 in costs, and was given a 2-year suspension from boxing. On top of all this, the fight went from a title match to a regular match, which may have actually relieved some of the pressure off of Whyte. In an interview after the incident, Chisora explains that Whyte threatened his life and mentioned something about fighting after their match or taking it out to the street, and that's what set him off. He explains it's deeper than boxing. With how people are today, he felt it was not only a threat to him, but to his entire family, his children. I quote, "If a man threatens your life, he's not only just threatening your life, he's threatening your kids and everyone around you, because this day and age, people could like roll up to your car or roll up to your house, you know, and things go off." End quote. This wasn't the only incident that took place between these two either. In an interview on the show, The Gloves Are Off, which has both boxers sitting in chairs literally 2 feet across from each other, Chisora threw his glass of water on Whyte, creating a scrum as you can imagine. The camera does go black and you do hear a lot of yelling, so I'm not really sure what actually went down. I'm not sure if these guys grabbed each other or hit each other, but they were definitely held back, and when the camera comes back on, one man is pushed out the door, another one is on the other side of the door, obviously making sure that they don't actually kill each other. You guys gotta let me know if you watched the fight in the comments down below and what you thought. But now I gotta read some of your comments. In the video we did about Miss Bum Bum, John S. said, "Get you someone that looks at you the way Charlotte looked at Jared when he took his hair tie off." That was actually, I watched that again, that was really funny. She kinda gave me that. Maybe she's into me, guys, I don't know. Matt FC said, "Best IO vid ever." Now is that because Charlotte and I were in it, or because Charles wasn't? You can let us know in the comments down below, because I know Charles, you know, he's not that good of a host. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That's kind of rude. I actually like Charles a lot. Charles, if you're watching this, I love you, man. Kareem Anderson said, "Jared, are you dating Charlotte?" And I said no, but she's dating me. But to clear it up, guys, no one's dating each other here. We all keep this very professional at work. We take our work very seriously, and we would never, you guys, we would never date. That's what that means. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, drop me a comment down below. And I was just kidding. I love Charles. There's no beef between me and Charles. But this is a fair warning. If he looks at Charlotte one more time, I might have to go after him. Anyways, guys, I'll see you soon.